growing population of pigeons is spreading disease and ruining neighborhoods, according to Albuquerque officials. The situation is so bad that they are now pushing to make it illegal for people to feed pigeons. And that's especially aimed at so-called problem feeders. Tim Maestas goes straight to the source in tonight's special assignment.
In groups, some call them rats with wings. They're dirty and they are everywhere.
In situations like this, the population will generally kind of increase as the food supply is available.
According to the city's environmental health department, pigeons are a growing problem, flying dangers to public health with droppings linked to fungal and bacterial diseases that cause anything from fever to headache to pneumonia. One of the reasons city leaders are trying to pass a new ordinance to outlaw pigeon feeding in the city of Albuquerque.
It's not just about the disease that they carry, and we're really trying to emphasize that. It's about the problem that they create for the entire neighborhood. We've identified a number of problem areas.
Health manager Mark DeMena points to areas like these: McKnight Avenue in the Northeast Heights, Cherokee Road near Valley High School, parts of Old Town, Ridge Runner Road near the Cottonwood Mall, and neighborhoods east of the Albuquerque Academy like Academy North. There, at the end of Parrot Run Road, is the home of a woman identified to us as one of the city's problem feeders. Well, they wouldn't go on camera, but neighbors here have been complaining to the city about Terry Anderson, a self-described bird lover who insists her hobby of feeding the birds isn't hurting anyone. Take a look at her driveway. The pile of black oil sunflower seeds didn't make it there by accident. We met Terry Anderson at her front door. The city told us that this is a neighborhood that has pigeon problems.
Not really.
It took a couple of minutes, but eventually she came out.
That's one of the joys of my life, is watching the birds.
Terry says she's not targeting pigeons when she lays out the sunflower seeds every day. It's all the other neighborhood birds she wants to see. But she admits sometimes pigeons stop by and eat too. She had a flock of them several years ago.
I used to have 90. I mean, in 2006, there were at least 90 pigeons over here, which was, they were so fascinating to watch. And I watched the pigeons come from the North Valley straight up San Antonio.
If the new law is passed, feeding birds the way Terry feeds them would be illegal, with a $50 fine for each violation and $50 daily fines for continuing violations.
And that, to me, is a crime against nature and against my rights as a human being to enjoy the feathered friends that we have, that we're lucky to have. It's a small group of people that hate pigeons, calling them flying rats and stuff. That is just outrageous. And it makes me mad.
That's the type of problem feeder that I think that we're really concerned about.
DeMena says city officials have been hearing from Terry Anderson's neighbors, but they can't do anything until the new law is passed.
As people are calling and telling us about these areas, we just say, we're sorry, there's nothing that we can do to support that. And that answer has become very unsatisfactory to us and to the citizens that we're talking to.
If it is made illegal, you'll stop?
If it's made illegal, I'm going to be very upset with the powers that be.
Terry says she'll consider suing if she has to. But according to the city, similar laws have held up in other parts of the country. Pigeons are not protected by migratory bird laws.
Pigeons are not native to North America. They were introduced here by European settlers, and they've become an invasive species ever since.
Tim Maestas, KRQE News 13.
Right, according to the Environmental Health Department, people with bird feeders in their backyards, those little feeders, have nothing to worry about unless pigeons start feeding off of them too. The proposed pigeon law is expected to go before the full city council next month.
The wind might